Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Origins here on the Batman channel, Nightwing 01. And today we are continuing the hunt for the Scarab, who is a very scary man.
Yeah, the scary scarab.
The scary Scarab. It terrifies everyone. Although, the only problem with the Scarab thing is, well, we are seriously under level, so we're gonna have to try to accomplish some quests. So, I have a feeling that we're gonna have some filler episodes, but,
Yay,
you never know.
filler.
Questing!
A questing we shall go. A questing we shall go.
No.
Alright, fine. I just have a question about the Scarab. If he, like, tortures people out in the desert and they don't live to tell about it, then what's the point of the torture? Isn't it to put fear in the hearts of other people? Like,
Okay, if you hear stories of a person being buried with their head only, like, above the sand,
oh, I guess people find them later.
they find the skulls.
Oh.
Or the heads, eaten by vultures. It was a nasty torture thing from ancient Egypt, and other countries have used it as well.
Yeah, I thought they did that
Persia.
I wish I could afford one of his weapons. Did you ever see the Serpent of Serapis? A spear light as a feather and sharper than Sobek's tooth.
With such a spear, I could be a champion in the amphitheater.
Gladiators.
Shame about what happened to it.
Oh, okay, so we just learned about something was stolen.
I thought Native Americans did that ant thing, too. Or put people in an ant hill or something.
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about the ants. In Egypt, they're scorpions.
Oh, ouch.
Asps. Or snakes. Scarabs. Lots of fun things. Alright.
Yeah, but scarabs don't really attack people.
They go inside your flesh. Well, I
Not
mean,
when you're still alive, I don't think.
don't-
Maybe they would if you were dying.
Yeah. Well, technically you're not dying, you're trapped. You'd eventually die, but...
Yeah.
That is quite the story.
That is... Yeah, see? Thanks, Bayek.
I can't think about that anymore.
The Serpent of Serapis. You have heard the tragic tale?
Not the whole of it.
Oh, it was a true masterpiece. The shaft wrapped with water-hardened leather. The blade hammered out of the metal of heaven.
I would love to see it.
Impossible. I crafted it for one of Apollodorus' captains when I lived in Sais. But Sefeto's soldiers killed him. That is the reason I left.
Sefetu.
Yes, Sefetu the Firebrand, who governs Sais with flame and fear. One of his bootlickers stole the spear that bears my mark.
Outrageous. Can you not get it back?
The man is beyond my reach. He sails on one of Sefeto's triremes on Meriatus Lake.
Ah, I hate a bully. My travels take me far and wide. If I come across him, I will look for your spear.
I would love nothing more than to hear of his fall. If you manage it, the Serpent of Serapis is yours.
Ooh, I can get a spear if I take this guy out.
Spear!
If Bayek talks to this thief... talks.
Maybe Bayek could give me the spear after that.
No.
But I could use one.
Hopefully I never end up killing those guards one day, because they seem like nice guys.
Tana lives nearby.
Totally.
Oh, animal hides.
Oh,
Oh, the gods shame me, Neb. The tanner is my husband. He carries that stench home whenever he returns from camp.
Is he here now?
By the smell, you would think so. But it's worse when he's around.
Do not let it trouble you. We all must do work we do not relish.
You are right. My husband works hard, but cannot keep up with the demand for his services. The Medjai are said to be legendary hunters. If you would like to earn some good coin, go and see him. I'm sure he could use your help.
I will consider it. Where would I find him?
His hunting camp is north and west of Sao.
Okay.
oh,
He
it's-
will be tanning hides for a few days. If only there was some way for him to deal with the stink.
Just be glad this isn't smell-o-vision.
so you can basically help that tanner guy make leather and stuff by hunting some animals for him.
Ah, smart girl, so you knew that was leather.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, that is, there's a different hunters out in the world of Egypt in this game. I've come across, I don't remember if it's this girl's husband or if it's like other guys, but usually near oases and like rivers and stuff like that, you have these tanners, and you can do hunting quests from them, but you really don't earn that much experience or gold. So I mean, I wish that Ubisoft would find a way in-game to turn down the cost of some of stuff, because if it takes you about 10 hours to earn like 1,000 or 2,000 gold pieces, and everything costs like 2,000 gold and above,
Yeah.
I mean, just the amount of time
game
it
is
takes
tremendous.
to upgrade, it's kind of ridiculous. And again, people, when you come across bird hangout spots, it's a good idea to climb them so you can activate a fast travel point. You never know when you're going to have to revisit a locale. So,
Oh, right, yeah, then you can always go back to this place if you need
unless, of course, you like traveling by camel or horse. But,
No!
yeah.
Fast travel for the win.
Fast travel isn't necessarily fast, because if you cut out the loading times, it, depending on, you know, what's going on in the game, loading time can be anywhere between a minute to 30 seconds. If you're away from something that's like 200, 300, whatever by camel, it almost takes as long as just loading up like a fast travel point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you can always cut out fast travel from, you know, videos.
That would not work. Those leaves would not break his fall.
Oh, that's hay.
Okay,
What?
maybe it would be.
Are you guys scoring my landing? Hamachiru?
I think they just said you're cute.
Really?
I don't know.
No, that guy
Those-
just sneezed, so he's not.
Oh, I thought those were all girls.
That sheep is hitting on me too.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. There's a deer. Bambi.
Hello, Bambi.
You should shoot Bambi, Bayek.
And there's been
No.
enough bloodshed today. Actually, no, I don't think I've killed anybody so far today.
Yeah, I don't think we said it on the last episode. We were talking before episode, and I was saying, I don't think Bayek would ever kill or harm a child. He would definitely harm people that aren't doing their job, though.
You can harm anybody in this game, though, if you want to.
Yeah, but I don't think he would in a story.
It's
or
not what a
anything.
Magi should do, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you, Mr.
Yeah.
Is this
And
you?
Luke was saying, well, unless it was an evil child, and I was like, I don't think there are any evil children. Of course, I guess there's always exceptions to the rule.
One of the freakiest children that I remember in video games that seemed like he was a good guy was Malice from Castlevania Legacy of Darkness.
Oh, okay.
You will never wake up again. Oh, wow, he's spasming. Sorry.
Those guys are after you now. I would
Yeah.
run away. Run away.
Come at me, yo. You want some of this?
Oh, they're gonna get eaten by that alligator.
Oh, you're right. There's an alligator down there.
Or crocodile, whatever.
Whatever you want to call it, it's fine.
It's probably crocodile. I don't know why. I guess it's alligators in America, but I know they're two different animals. Like, they have different features that are slightly different or something.
Oh, this guy's like whooping on us. All right, come on, new approach. Want some?
Alright, that guy's shield is impenetrable.
Did he call me Batman? He's not wrong. I could be Batman.
He said, that guy's Batman without any ears. And with a really cool Persian outfit.
You can get stronger? Well, how's that working out for you? Bye-bye. Come and get me.
Tired of living, horse son?
Oh, wait, did you just call me a horse, son? That's
Ooh.
not nice.
Did he say, like, horse's son? Oh, no. Okay, I know what he said now. Never mind. Took me a second.
They must have used the budget on the swears. But Ubisoft is actually trying to be more
I am glad that...
content creator friendly, and because they realize, you know, how much YouTubers actually contribute to the sale of their games. So
I appreciate that.
there's not as much swearing in this game as opposed to other Ubisoft games.
Yeah, and I like how a lot of the swearing is in, like, Egyptian or something.
I'm also glad that they toned down a lot of nudity and stuff like that, which
Yeah.
was never really a big thing in Assassin's Creed games, but since we're in the ancient world, especially Greece and Egypt, women didn't really wear tops all that much. So, you know,
I am glad they they toned it down a little bit so that more people can play it. Or watch, at least.
And yeah. I'm just noticing... Whoops, that's camera mode. Which I wish they had... You know how there's a feature to turn off the blood? There should be one that you could, like... hit the clothes button or something like that. Or underwear button, yeah.
Put little coverings over people, yeah.
Yeah, censor stuff.
That makes sense.
And we're gonna get some alligator loot. Ooh, hard leather.
I mean, I don't know. It's interesting that some people don't... I mean, yeah, I can understand, like, if it's not at all, or whatever, totally bare or whatever, but I think that some people don't understand sometimes, like, especially when you're in northern climates, you kind of look at other, places and you're just like, oh man, that's crazy, you know, they're not wearing anything, and then you don't realize how hot it is or whatever, but, yeah, it's like they have different standards and stuff.
Hang on, what's going on? Oh, one survived! Oops. Man, I need to...
Nope.
Ow.
The guy's after you.
He looks like me!
Yeah, he does. He looks like, one of your friends, I thought, that you met before.
Another Magi?
But I guess he's not your friend.
I should have asked him. Are you friend or foe?
He's like, buddy, why'd you do that?
Did I take that dude's head off? And just so people know, we'll be switching back and forth between the Gushers mode and, like, just regular.
Yeah. Well, the Gushers once in a while.
Once in a while. I mean, we just ate today, so I mean, you know.
Gushers are a little sweet for my taste sometimes.
I played the Gladiator thing on the other save file earlier today. I really wish I'd switched off the blood. Because it was like fighting these immense gladiator guys. And it's like, when I hit them, it was like striking an artery. It was like, and Bayek would just be like, you know, covered in red stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, whoa.
Yep. Well, I liked what you were saying about how Bayek is just, like, presented as this really all-around nice guy. It's like, he's just somebody that everyone likes.
Unless he has a stern talking with you, then you know you are dead.
Yeah, but it's like, everyone wants to be on his side. Like, it's like he's
well, wouldn't you want to?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's not just, like, out of fear. Like, he has that relatable story with his son that, like, draws you in. Like, I don't know how many people had a child die that were assassins in Assassin's Creed. And right, like you're saying, he's supposed to protect and serve, but then, you know, like, his job keeps getting different with all the corruption that's going on. So it's like he's kind of torn. So it really is totally relatable. Like, you can kind of understand instead of...
I always thought that Ezio was relatable too. He lost... His entire family was executed in front of him and he got away.
Oh,
and he just had his uncle and his sister.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, you know, it was basically like a Batman opening. This one is...
This is the feels with his son. It's like those cutscenes with his son. It's like, oh my gosh.
They tried to do the human element with Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor, like the Native American, like colonial, but he
didn't
felt
work as well.
No, he felt very wooden, and also like he had a hate for the white man, even though he was kind of seen as a white man. He was like half Native American.
Oh,
half.
he like hated half of his heritage, like,
and then
that side.
There was a total there was like a special DLC that took place in an alternate reality where George Washington became King George in America.
Oh my gosh.
And used the Apple of Eden to basically become like this tyrant.
But George Washington, that's so out of his character. Because...
Oh no, it turned out that it was all both of them had like this fake reality created.
Yeah.
And they saw what could be, and they both parted ways. But in the alternate reality, he actually goes back to his Indian tribe.
Yeah.
And then Washington wipes them out.
Actually, what I remember, people actually wanted Washington to be king at one point. So.
That's just Zelda.
Oh yeah, the cat. But yeah, that's the whole reason why George Washington stepped down after however many terms.
He did 2 terms.
Yeah, and like he did 2 terms, so he was, you know, that's why he stepped down after that.
That guy got riddled with arrows there.
So he did 2 terms and then he stepped down because otherwise they would have probably had him do it forever.
Oh, and the reason why we don't read this stuff, guys and gals, is so that you guys, if you want to read some of the additional story, because I mean, our episodes are going to be lengthy as is. So you can always pause and read the additional, because they're dropping boys and girls. They're dropping all this important history for Egypt in these little nuggets of knowledge that we find, as well as the lore and the mythology of their gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
So I mean, Ubisoft has hidden so much stuff in this game, and also what made this game different than some of the other Assassin's Creed games too, since this is basically, it's not like a carbon copy of the Assassin's Creed format. They went through a whole different way of doing combat and stuff like that. But at the same time, the NPCs have a real-life cycle. Like, they live, they eat, they die, they use the bathroom, they go to work, and certain times of day, they're going to do different things. Sorry, cat. Which is very interesting, and it's different. That they'll actually sit down to eat. They'll do... Zelda, don't. You're gonna go in the basement. Yeah, you shouldn't want to go in the basement, but yeah, you might want to keep an eye on her.
Yeah. So you're saying that they do, normal tasks that they don't usually do in the other Assassin's Creed
No,
games?
they were NPCs that just walked around and you would use them to hide from cover and stuff like that.
So now the NPCs actually have things that they do, on a schedule that they do different.
They go to bed at a certain time, they party, they eat, they socialize.
It's nice that
they
the
go
NPCs,
shopping. They do all kinds of stuff.
They get to do more things. That's cool that they're hanging the fish out there.
The bandits are actually pretty lazy, but they also have their own way of doing things. Like, I've watched a bandit camp. Yep, there's fish hanging. This is a village that was destroyed.
There's so much detail in this, though. Every tiny detail like that. That you wouldn't even think you'd have to put in. The fish hanging out there.
Now, where in the world is that lost treasure?
I'm just curious why the fish hang out there. Is that the fish to, get rid of the,
I've watched them go fishing in this, but what I was trying to say before, with the bandits and stuff like that, the bandits are a little bit lazier than the townspeople, but they also have a schedule. They'll go in and pillage a village.
Oh my god.
At a certain time of day, then they'll be hanging out, drinking by the campfire, and, talking about all kinds of interesting tombs that they're going to raid, so you can actually get tomb locations from listening to their stories.
Yeah.
And then later when you end up in Memphis or... the Black Desert and Giza and other things like that, you can incorporate some of those hints, and villagers will open up more ideas for you to go explore if you want to.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I see. So you can overhear them, and then that's cool. But can't they get in major trouble for raiding tombs, disturbing the dead, even back then? If they get caught, couldn't they get killed or executed or something for doing that?
Depends who's in office, or who's on the throne at the time. Right now there's a civil war in Egypt, between Ptolemy and Cleopatra, so...
Yeah.
they have more important things to do, but, if you raid a tomb in Cleopatra's territory, then,
or especially a really
and if you got caught, yeah. But, in this game right now, there's scavengers, and there's all these people in Giza, looting the places there. And I believe that even one of the masked ones has set up shop in one of the tombs that we explored in Giza, one of the Great Pyramids. But I don't remember. I'm pretty far in my other save file.
That's cool.
But I always make backup save files just in case footage gets corrupted and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have to, otherwise the series would end as soon as there's an error on the TV.
Well, we've been good so far, but you never know.
Yeah, the more that we play different games and stuff, it's the more that we realize how many precautions we have to take to make sure a series gets done. You never know when a glitch is going to happen.
Yeah, right now we're recording this game and Mario Odyssey, and sometimes when you're switching between the Switch and the PS4, Elgato will go all freaky. Yep. Which, it does the same thing on the Elgato 60S, but this is just behind-the-scenes stuff if people care. I could say stuff like, hey, I'm riding a camel, but you see me ride a camel.
Oh, wow, Luke, what kind of animal is this?
It's a camel! It's got humps! Uh-oh. We found more bandits who were trying to steal my purse. Which, a purse back then was a money pouch, not necessarily a women's fashionable bag.
So you're saying men could have purses back then?
Yep, and it was cool.
It was cool. It wasn't. Was it considered like a man bag or something?
No, it was just a purse.
I see.
It was basically a small little bag that you tied a string on it and it had all your coins. Ow.
That's cool.
So even
See-
back then they had a way to store stuff.
See, women carry a lot more than that in their purses today, though. They don't just carry a few coins. It's like lipstick.
Hair dryers.
No, we do not
Combs.
carry hair dryers. Definitely comb or brush. Extra things for our hair, hair bands, bobby pins, phone, wallet.
Bobby pins? Like, what do you need to break into?
No, bobby pins are like if your hair gets messed up and you have to clip it back or something.
I was thinking lockpicks, you know.
No.
You're an assassin, aren't you?
No. I don't really care.
Only an assassin would say no.
What?
Oh,
I don't-
and before I forget, people, since we're using a legendary sword, you can't see it, but I have a bleeding effect to my sword, so that means when I strike somebody, you always want to use a sword that has attributes to it. Some of the legendary blades have some great additional buffs. I have what's known as bleeding effect, so when I hit somebody, they immediately start bleeding, and over the course of the battle, like, if I drag it out, they can actually drop dead from the, boost or the buff ability of my sword. And, there's other weapons, too, that can make people fall asleep on the job, be poisoned, turn on fire. It all depends what you can find on the world map, but if you're, pressed for time, there is an option, which we haven't really talked about, because, people are kind of mad at Ubisoft for including this, but there's something called Time Saver where you can buy ability points, you can buy gold using real-world money, and you can also buy weapons and stuff like that. Uh-oh.
Back, beast!
That guy's not in the greatest shape right now.
Anyone!
Why are you...
Just throw a tiny rock at that.
No, he just punched it with his bare hand. That
my
man has
gosh.
guts.
Luke, it's chomping your foot.
Serapis! Where did you come from? Back,
Why don't you get a sword?
Back, you beast!
Ew, why doesn't
I will
it
turn
grab
you
its
into leather
tail?
armor.
I thought if you punched a crocodile's nose, it's supposed to, like, prevent it from doing something.
I don't know. I thought that was like, maybe it is a crocodile.
Or was it a shark?
Well, I know shark, you're supposed to jab it in the eyes, but I think the nose works too for a shark. I think
But
it
I mean,
might work for
this
the crocodile.
big buff guy knows his way around animal.
I've seen people grab a crocodile by the
thanks,
tail though.
traveler. I did not expect the gods to send help my way this day. I was afraid that beast wanted to eat me in revenge for my craft.
No, he wants to eat you for
What
not wearing
brings you
a
this
shirt.
Your wife in Sao told me you might need a hunter.
Yes, yes. Too much demand and not enough supply. I would be more than happy to pay you good coin for the hides I need, and for you to risk their teeth.
I am listening.
I need hyena ears, crocodile eggs, and vulture skulls.
What do you do with vulture skulls?
Many priestesses of Iset used them for headdresses. They pay well.
He's like, I make women's fashion accessories and I
Yeah.
make bank.
Out of vulture skulls.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing. Alright, so let's replenish our arrows, which is free. Yep, he's tanning a lot of stuff. Ugh. Grossness.
Well now, what do you have for me?
I do not yet have everything you asked for.
No matter. I have enough work to keep me busy until you return with what I need.
Yep, this is back when hunting a tiger and killing it was not illegal. Now it's totally illegal. You can't hunt a tiger anymore.
I think she just lost her husband. Either that or
Did he
he's-
just die?
It looks like.
Or is he just like playing dead?
I don't know. So unfortunately, we don't have enough ability points on this save file, guys and gals, for me to tame animals, but we're getting close. And once I have enough, I will show you guys and gals how to do it. And it's actually kind of fun. I've had, like, cheetahs and lions.
Taming animals!
Yep.
Wait, you've tamed a cheetah or a lion?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, that was really close. We almost died.
I hope that guy's alive because...
We're gonna go check on him.
Otherwise, you could take over his tanning business.
He's fine.
How did he get up?
Well, now, what do you have for me?
How did you just get up from that, dude?
I do not yet have everything you asked for.
No matter. I have enough work to keep me busy until you return.
He has a calm and booming voice. It's like, you know, very alpha male, like Bayek.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
I like how Ezio sounded, but it was very, like, kind of Italian, Spanish, you know?
Like young sounding or something.
He sounded like a young Zorro, yeah. He had a lot of charm and wit to him, but it wasn't like this commanding presence. Like, Bayek is a guy that you can see who's gonna snap. You know, it's like there are moments of happiness and also like anger. Like the guy, he can just like
He's very manly.
right. And Ezio and even that pirate that you played as, like, it seems like their personality was always, you know, pretty much the same, except for one scene in Assassin's Creed 2 where Ezio is losing his mind because he finds the aliens and he starts screaming in like this loud voice because he's flipping out. He doesn't understand what's going on. So his calm demeanor kind of changes.
Yeah.
But for most part in the game, I would say his personality is more Nightwing than it is Batman. This guy, he doesn't really quip a lot. He's very stoic and quiet. The only time that he lights up is when he sees his wife.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So you think Bayek could be like a DJ for like a smooth jazz channel or something?
Yeah, but
Like,
possibly.
I don't know.
I'm really
Forget
bad
it.
at hunting birds. Does those look like vultures to you, or are those a different type of bird? So we need
Yeah,
vulture
that
skulls.
is a deep, mellow voice.
Oh, that was our little
Oh.
friend there.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, it does that randomly sometimes. If you actually have a target selected, uh-oh.
Oh my
Why not?
gosh!
We can do this.
What? That thing is gonna kill you, Luke. It's gonna
Nah,
bite you in half.
we're good.
Run for your life, it says. Run for your life.
No, it's dead.
Oh my gosh.
We're using the Predator bow and arrow, which is something that I've gone accustomed to using after like reading tons of comments from viewers. I didn't realize that the Predator bow actually had like a sniper thing to it. Uh-oh. That's problematic.
Luke, I think that guy sees you. He knows
No,
that you shot him.
he's half dead. We can beat him. We're gonna hit him.
What?
We have the bleeding effect on our
He's
sword.
gonna kill you!
Nope, we're gonna be fine.
He's gonna eat you for lunch.
See how it's doing an additional 43 damage on him? Because he's cut, but because we have the blood effect off, you know, you can't see him like oozing everywhere. And then the water doesn't change color
Great.
either. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about the bleeding effect swords is when you hit somebody, it's like watching one of those really bad B R-rated movies that
Yeah.
like, you know, every cut is like something serious when it really wouldn't be. It's just funny.
Yep.
Like Dracula Dead and Loving It. The scene where, you know, they're trying to stake the vampire and everything's like a fountain. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. Or Monty Python, the fight with the Black Knight.
Yeah.
She has a toy. We'll take it away soon. All right, so in order to do the vultures, we're going to have to fast travel back to... where's that one place?
Oh, there's still parts we have to unlock.
Oh, there are lots of parts that we have to unlock. This is not our practice file, so this is the stuff that we're doing for our walkthrough. I'm trying to remember, and with her doing that, it's kind of distracting. But, we'll get there, guys and gals. So, we're going back to the place where we have our nieces and nephews. But anyway, guys and gals, thanks so much for watching. Join us next time as we do a side quest for vulture skulls into Vulture King's lair. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the playlist if you're looking for DLC or other stuff in Assassin's Creed Origins. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!